Hi guys, today I didn't have any breakfast, I didn't have any lunch, and I've come home and I'm pretty hungry. That means I haven't had my protein quota for the day, I haven't had anywhere near my calories for the day. So it got me thinking, what can I do about it? What can I do about it? I know, make a 16 egg omelette. That's right, you heard me, a 16 egg omelette. Here we go. So, I've been to the shops on the way home from work. I have got 16 eggs, I've got a giant onion the size of my head, I have got a pepper the size of my fist, and I've got some chili peppers that are hotter than the surface of the sun. So the general premise is, I'm going to crack all those and put them into this bowl. I'm going to chop that up, and I'm going to chop that up, and I'm going to chop that up, and I'm going to put them in too. I'm going to put all of this into that wok. I'm going to cook it for as long as possible, and then I'm going to put it in the oven and bake the crap out of it. Hopefully that will make me an omelette. So without any further ado, let's see where this slightly entertaining YouTube food tutorial challenge takes me. Stand by, let's get on with it. Alright guys, today we're going to try something just a little bit different, a little bit tongue-in-cheek, a little bit for shits and giggles, probably in more ways than one. Today we're going to try a little bit of a food challenge. Now, I haven't eaten hardly anything today. I've literally had no breakfast, I had a really small lunch, and my calories are almost non-existent today, and my protein allowance, well, my quota that I have to hit every day is zilch. I literally had no protein. So it got me thinking, what can I do today to rectify all of those problems all at once? Well, I quite like making food out of eggs. So today we are going to make a 16 egg omelette for me. That's right, that's over 200 grams of protein, over 1,000 calories of awesome eggs. And get them into this bowl. Now, because I'm completely toss at cracking eggs, I'm going to pop them into a little receptacle first, and then if there's any shell or any of the other bits and pieces, we can fish them out straight away. So here we go, egg one. Well, seem to have aced that. Like I say, I'm popping them into this just to make sure, two eggs, that I don't drop a bunch of shell into my main repository. Oh. 11, 12, last one. So the very next step, we need to cut up our giant veg to accompany it, top it and fill it up, make it a little bit more of a Spanish omelette, and then we need to mix this massive bowl of eggs. It is an enormous volume of goop. And a smart guy, a smart man, might mix it with an electric whisk. Here's mine. Like I said, a smart man would use an electric whisk. Anyway, so without any further ado, I am going to give this a mix. Okay, it's in. Here we go. Gosh. Right. Here's the tiny bit of education for this video. Each of these has about 15 grams of protein in and about 70 calories. So the volume of eggs that I'm dealing with here equates to about 200 grams of protein and about 1,100 calories. So what I am tempted to do is throw this into the wok and start it simmering, and I'm going to cut these up while that's doing, because this is going to take a moment to start to solidify. And when I feel like it's done enough in there underneath, I'm going to place the entire thing in a preheated oven so that it can start to bake the whole thing solid, else it'll just be goopy in the middle and terrible, terrible, terrible to eat, and a massive fucking waste of money. Oil in the pan, just a little bit, just a splash. Loosen that oil up a little bit, get it around the pan. Okay, so here we go, 16 egg omelette, in we go. Boy, oh boy, that is a lot of egg. It's going to be like an inch thick. Okay, so I've cut my onion, there it is. I'm just going to do my big bell pepper and then see where we're at with the actual omelette itself behind me, which is looking monstrous, by the way. Whoop, whoop. Just going to quickly whiz some chilies into that as well, because chilies are awesome. Must remember not to touch my eyes, my nose, or my pee-pee shortly after cutting chilies. Any man that's done any of those things has regretted it. I'm just going to put all those bits into my bowl, and that's the prep side of things pretty much done. So now we've just got to kind of cook it, which is probably harder than you think, because it's such a big amount of mass that the middle is now a bit of a worry. We'll see though, we'll see, we'll figure it out as we go along. Distill, it's cooking well underneath, that's for sure. You can actually see it starting to solidify, and I could probably move it around, but the top bit would still slosh all over the place. So it's going well, I believe it's going well. Okay, crunch time. It's cooked as much as it can cook underneath. Now I need to sort of bake it from the top. So that means trying to jam it. That means trying to jam it in here for a bit. So here we go. Right, that is now in the oven. I don't know how long 16 eggs takes to bake or whatever. I'm not even sure if it's the right move, but it's in there now. And I just need to sort of do a bit of housekeeping before the wife gets home, so she didn't tell me off for doing something stupid in her kitchen. So now it begs the question, how many eggs you should eat in a day? I should probably have checked this before I started, Okay Google, how many eggs should I eat in a day?
On the website WashingtonPost.com, they say, the American Heart Association recommends up to 1 egg a day for most people, fewer for people with high blood cholesterol, especially those with diabetes or who are at risk for heart failure, and up to 2 eggs a day for older people with normal cholesterol levels and who eat a healthy diet.
Okay Google, how many eggs should a 40-year-old man eat? I'm just going to check. Well, it's not ready yet. Okay Google, tell me an egg joke.
Your mum's so cool. Ice cubes ask her to chill their drinks.
Okay Google, tell me a joke about eggs.
Your mum's so fly. She's the one helping birds leave the nest.
Okay, Google's got it in from my mum. What is the recommended daily allowance for eggs?
On the website healthline.com, they say, for most healthy adults, it's safe to eat 1 to 2 eggs a day depending on how much other cholesterol is in your diet.
None. I'm vegetarian. It's one meal, right? Best it does is bind me up. That sounds a bit gross. How did the omelette find out she was ill? She got a medical exam. Now, do you know when you see the answer before you actually say it out loud and then you just stop in your tracks because it's that bad? What did the egg do when he saw the frying pan? It scrambled. Wow, that's shit. Why should you be careful about what you say around egg whites? Because everyone knows they can't take a yolk. Oh. Why do so many people love a boiled egg for breakfast? It's hard to beat, that is true. What do you call an egg who likes to go on safari? An explorer. God, pun, 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 pun. God, they're all puns. Gotta be careful not to melt my wok. Oh, it's looking promising, guys. Look at this. I'm gonna give it another minute. It's feeling like we're nearly there. Though I worry that deep down in the middle it's gonna have like an oddly gooey centre, which, you know, in a chocolate pudding is yum, but in an eggy omelette, not so much. Obviously this is cooking, so I've got nothing else to do for a second. If you are just passing through my channel, please give it a subscribe. I am desperately trying to get my subscribership up, and the more people that subscribe, the more motivated I am to do dumb crap like this. Okay Google, tell me a fact about eggs.
I saw on time.com that in 2016, people in Bessières, France, cooked a 15,000 egg omelette for Easter.
15,000?
The omelette tradition was started by Napoleon Bonaparte.
15,000? Jeez Louise. It's gonna about fill that. And the question is, what do you have on an omelette, like accompaniment? I've always liked soy sauce, and I don't know why. I'm not really a red sauce, brown sauce kind of guy. I just like soy sauce, and I'll be putting soy sauce on this one for sure. Look at that bad boy. Here we are. One beautiful looking omelette, right? It's about 1 inch thick or 2 inch thick, so I'm just gonna loosen it off. It's so thick. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, look at that. It's like a cake. Look at that. Right, there's some dark soy sauce. Right, so that is an enormous amount of food. Cut it up like a pizza. Well, cheers guys. If you've sat through me cooking this stupid omelette this far, you might as well sit and watch me eat it. I may choose to time lapse some of this, but might take a second. It's starting to get a bit of a battle now, guys. But I'm persevering. I think my proverbial eyes are bigger than my proverbial belly. Hitting past halfway was a bit of a fight, if I'm honest. But, give me a second to recoup. It is a massive amount of food, and I am stuffed right now. So, thank you for watching. Please give the channel a subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Mart out. Oh, pardon me. God, my legs go down.